As well as chatting to Matty, I've been following the local media's reaction to this. And even if I don't find it easy to agree with some of the viewpoints, I think they're really important to provide context. When interviewing Marc Madiot, the longtime boss of Groupama FDJ, an RMC radio host said that the price of using police or gendarmes as an escort had gone up by 2,000% in 15 years. Now, I'm not sure if that was an exact figure or an exaggeration, but you get the idea that it's much more difficult nowadays to put on an event like Etoile de Bessèges. The point was also made that society in general is less tolerant of the road being closed for the events, and that the level of driving, the attitude in general to cyclists was worrying. Madiot said that one car had already gotten to the parkour and it had been stopped twice by police a couple of days before. It's important to stress that most, if not all, of the small race organisers are volunteers. They earn next to no money for their events, and it's their passion for the sport and its history that drives them. On that front, there were French journalists who talk about cycling having forgotten which social class it came from. Agree or not with any of that, there's certainly passion running high. That's undeniably a good thing. But all of that said, I don't believe that going to race a bike should mean you risk not coming home at all. Surely life itself has to have the highest worth. My own opinion on all of this has been formed and hardened by having to try and find words that simply don't exist and are never enough in the face of fatalities and other awful incidents that have happened in the past few years. It's possible to feel sorry for the organisers and empathise with them when things don't go to plan economically. We don't want to lose those wonderful races nor that brilliant rich history. Having said that, we should never compromise when it comes to the safety, livelihoods and especially the lives of the riders. The worst possible outcome for organisers is that they lose the race. The worst case scenario for the riders is that someone loses their life. That's the perspective that's required here.